Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Tackle Tuesday video. As always, today's Tackle Tuesday is sponsored by Fishcom, the channel. First link down in the description. Go check them out. Show them some love. But today we're going to be showing y'all how to install the Newport Vessel's NK-180S on the back of the Bonafide kayak. And this motor is going to work on any kayak you do have, but the installation may be slightly different. The only thing that should change is mounting the mounting bracket, which I have already done here. I'll kind of go over that here in just a second. But Newport sent this over. I'm excited to use this motor. It's going to be nice for going offshore, or if we're just going across the bay or something, trying to get to some creeks. It's going to be a lot easier to get there quicker, so let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright guys, so I did already get this mounting bracket off. On this Bonafide P127, it just had this plate on here. So all I had to do was take this plate off, use the same screws, and the bracket goes right back in the same holes. So super easy to install, and I think for most of the kayaks it's going to be fairly straightforward. So once you do get this mounting bracket on, the next step is just to run the motor up through here. So we get all these cables. First you're going to thread the cables up through here. This is just going to be for the power. Just like so. And then so what we're going to do, it comes with this bracket, and this is for the steering. Now since I do have the pedal drive with the rudder, I'm not actually going to use the steering cable, but you do still have to use this piece. That way you can actually mount it, and this is what's going to allow you to set the height at which this motor runs. So just thread this cable right through here. And you want it pointed to the back this way. And then we take this little arm here. This is what we're going to attach the cable to be able to lift and lower the motor out of the water. I'm going to put these bolts back in here. Alright, it was a little tricky. Going to put this nut here on the other side, tighten her down. The kit does come with these 2 wrenches. We'll go ahead and tighten this down on here. Alright, just like so. Alright guys, now that we got this bracket on here and everything mounted, since I'm not going to use the steering cables on this, I'm just going to use my rudder. It comes with this pin that you can drop right down in here, and that is going to hold the motor straight, that way it's not steering on you. I think what I'm going to do is get a little screw or a bolt and run through there. That way I don't have to worry about this pin coming in or out, because that's, if you wanted to lock it into place and then pull it to steer it, it's supposed to be easily removable, but I don't want that. I'm pretty much going to leave it stationary for good. Then next up, all we got to do, it comes with these cables here. We're going to hook this one right there. This is going to allow me to pull that out of the water if need be. And then the next one, we got a hook right down here. So we're going to hook this lanyard on there. And what this one is for is you can pull this piece, and that's going to keep the motor from going back. That way if you're worried about like too much torque or something, and that motor jerking, or if you're going in reverse and you're worried about that, you can lock that in place and it will not allow it to go up. From what I've seen, most people like to leave that out, just in case you do happen to run up on anything. The motor will flip back versus being stationary. So I don't know that I'll even actually use this piece, but we'll put the cable there just in case. So we're just going to run the cord right through this eye here. And then I'm going to go around. I'm actually going to run it through these strap mounts I had, just to keep the cord out of the way. That's going to go up to the front on that side. And then this one will run through this eye. Get the tangles out. Same thing, I'm going to run it through this strap mount. I'll run that to the front on that side. And then it comes with these handles here. So you can run your loop in figure out the distance of where you need your knot. Be about right in there. And then I can cut the cord right there. Tie a little knot, just like so. Then I got a handle to pull it. We'll do the same thing on this side. Figure out where I need that at. Right about here. Gonna do the same thing. Thread that cord through here. Tie a knot to cap it off. We're good to go on the front here. So from my seat, we'll be able to raise that motor out of the water. And then make some attachments that I still got to get that work just like your rudder does. You know, you pull that rudder out and then that cable will lock in place. You can get the same attachment. That way I can pull this motor, lock it in there, and don't have to worry about any of that. Now, move on to some power. Amped Outdoors sent me this 40 amp hour, 24 volt lithium battery. So that's what we're going to be using to power this bad boy. And Yakatech is sending me the backpack, the Black Pack Pro, which is where I'm going to keep this battery, but just for demonstration we're just going to have it sitting here. We're going to go ahead and attach the battery cables here. I'll tighten this down when we get it ran for good, but we're just going to do this just to show it working. And then this is the control that comes with the motor. Yakatech also makes the mount that'll work for this. I'm waiting on that to come in as well. But again, just to show y'all how this works, the wiring comes with this harness here that we can attach right here on the bottom. Screw that into place. Alright. Looks like we got some power. We do have to have the key here, so that's going to go right in place there. You see it gives us our voltage, so we got 26 volts going on there. So right now it is powered off. You see there's no numbers here, so it is off. So we just turn the power button on, then push it forwards. Goes forwards. Stop it. Put it in reverse. We'll go backwards. Heck yeah. This thing is going to be awesome. Like again, when we go offshore, or when we're going in the bay, across the bay, not having to paddle for like miles. This is going to be great. Definitely won't use it like when we're back in the creeks. I'll probably pull it up and then pedal through. It is hot as crap. I'm sweating like crazy out here right now. But super excited to use this. If y'all are interested in getting this motor, I'm going to have it linked down below. It's a Newport Vessels NK-180S. Alright, so if y'all are interested in using the steering for this, if you don't have a rudder, or you just prefer to use the steering, it does come with these steering cables that you can hook on either side of this bracket here. Then you'll be able to actually control the motor itself. But having the rudders, I'm not going to worry about using that function. But I think that's it, guys. This was really a pretty easy install. I mean, it only took us like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Very easy to get it on here. Really looking forward to getting this thing out in the water, see how well it works, see how fast we can go. I think I'm going to have to get an app on my phone or something and kind of see how much speed we can pick up with this. But really cool. Really excited to use this thing. Again, if y'all are interested, make sure you go check them out. Link down below in the description. Big shout out to Newport Vessels for sending me this motor. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. I'm going to go cool off and get some water because I'm sweating like crazy. But guys, make sure you're subscribed. Until next time, y'all take care.